Knees in the dirt. Truth over likes, I don't stunt for fame. I'm blood bought, covered in the Lamb's name. Cross on my back, world on my neck, but the spirit got me on it when I'm under that stress. I don't flex with a chain, I'm linked to the king. Tatted with truth, let the hallelujahs ring. They rock crowns made of diamonds and gold. Mine's thorns and blood, but it still don't fold. No cap, just the crown. Ain't no friend when he laid it down. No cap, just the king. I don't chase lights, I rep the risen thing. No cap, just the throne. I don't need fame, I ain't alone. No cap, all truth. Crown of thorns made me bulletproof. Used to lie just to boost my rep. Now I quote word with each footstep. They flex for the gram, I'm built for the wall. Turn my story to a sword, now I speak hardcore. Ain't no gimmick in my gospel, no filters needed. Still stained from the past, but my soul's been treated. Trying to brag on the lamb, not the brand. I don't pose, I preach with holes in my hands. This ain't image, this is blood washed facts. I done danced with death, but I ain't going back. See, real kings don't need the crown to shine. We carry crosses and speak divine. No cap, just the crown. Ain't no frontin' when he laid it down. No cap, just the king. I don't chase likes, I rep the risen thing. No cap, just the throne. I don't need fame, I ain't alone. No cap, all truth. Crown of thorns make me bulletproof. They want me to lie, the pose to flex, but I got truth big deep in my chest. Christ wore a crown that cut skin and bled, so I rock mine humble with faith instead. This for the gangsters who laid down pride, who swapped out the 9 for the word is God, who rep Christ in the land of the lost and still carry weight. But now it's a cross, I ain't ducking the smoke. I breathe that fire, filled with the ghost, dressed in Messiah. Ain't no mask, no front, no faking now. Just truth in my steps and the king with the crown. No cap, just the crown. Ain't no front when he laid it down. No cap, just the king. I don't chase likes, I rep the risen thing. No cap, just the throne. I don't need fame, I ain't alone. No cap, all true. Crown of thorns made me bulletproof. You can keep your life, keep your flex. I'm already rich, my soul's been blessed. You can keep your life, keep your flex. I'm already rich, my soul's been blessed. Corner of Maine with a mic and a word. Crowd rolls eyes saying this guy's absurd. They throw the hate like it's gospel truth, but I'm on with fire and eternal proof. Laugh in my face, trying to drown the sound, but I ain't here for your fake ass crown. You mark the cross, I raise it higher, preaching Christ like a Molotov fire. Spit in my face, I'll preach again. Ain't afraid of death, I died back then. Mock me, curse me, throw your stones. I'll still scream Jesus through broken bones. This ain't soft love, it's blood and grit. Truth on blood, I'll compromise it. You wanna shout? I'll rock the book. The streets are his, take one last look. I don't need your permits, don't need your praise. I'm preaching like fire in the end of days. They blast the speakers, try to drown the sound, but this gospel don't back down. Call me hateful, call me wrong, but truth don't bend to your TikTok song. You burn the flag, I raise the cross. You flex your pride, I count it lost. Spit in my face, I'll preach Yeah. He sweat blood, man. Ain't no filters, no flex, no fake. It's pain and purpose. No cap in the garden. Yeah.
No cap in the garden, he cried out real. Sweat dripping blood saying, Father, let's deal. Didn't fake the fear, didn't hide that weight, but still said your will when his flesh said wait. No cap in the garden, ain't no shame in pain. Obedience costs when you're breaking the chain. So I wrestle on my knees till the silence speaks. Even when I'm weak, I don't retreat. I've been face down crying, fist tight in the dark, screaming at the sky with a torn up heart. They think faith is clean, but it bleed like war. When you beg for a pass, and he still says more. Ain't no cap in this, ain't no fake, I'm fine. I done shook in the spirit with a battlefield mind. I told God, take this, he said walk through. I said I'm not him, he said but I'm with you. This ain't feel good faith, this that die to self grind. When you sweat in the night, but still rise in time. When you wanna quit bad, but you stand instead. Cause the tomb was empty, but the garden bled. No cap in the garden, he cried out real. Sweat dripping blood saying, Father, let's deal. Didn't fake the fear, didn't hide that weight, but still said your will when his flesh said wait. No cap in the garden, ain't no shame in pain. Obedience costs when you breaking the chains. So I wrestle on my knees till the silence speaks. Even when I'm weak, I don't retreat. They won't shine with no scars, crowns with no cross, but the path to glory got a trail of loss. I've been ghosted by friends, had fam walk cold, but I kept pressing on with a soulmate bold. I ain't faking no joy, I ain't stunting in church. I done cried in the pew, man, my chest still hurts. But he met me there in the ache in the dirt. Said, son, your yes and pain is what proves your worth. So I fight in the garden, tears on the stone, but I walk to the trial with my backbone grown. Yeah, I wrestle in prayer, but I still go through. Cause the lamb ain't capping, I want to. He ain't hide his pain, he ain't fake that weight. He prayed if it's possible, then he carried the cross anyway. No cap in the garden. Real faith bleeds. No cap in the garden, he cried out real. Sweat dripping blood saying, Father, let's deal. Didn't fake the fear, didn't hide that weight, but still said your will when his flesh said wait. No cap in the garden, ain't no shame in pain. Obedience costs when you're breaking the chains. So I wrestle on my knees till the silence speaks. Even when I'm weak, I don't retreat. It didn't fold in the garden, so I won't fold in the fire. Tears, yeah. Wrestling every night, but I still say yes. No cap, just a cross.
But I'm fed, got the word, not the thread. No flex, no drip, no fame parade. Just blood on a cross and a price he paid. You chase clout while I chase death. To the flesh, to the lies, to my selfish breath. Minimal life, but I'm fully fed. I sleep in peace while you chase the dead. Die to live, give to gain. Crucify comfort, embrace the pain. I won't play your game for gold. I've got a crown that don't get old. Die to live, starve the pride. You'll never fill that hole inside. You call me broke, that's fine by me. I've got Christ, and that's all.
I used to run the night. Dark heart, darker thoughts. Enemy had me clocked in deep. But now, I work for the king. Raising the dead on that graveyard shift. Yeah.
Used to move weight while the city was asleep. Now I move word where the demons creep. Flashlight faith in the darkest zone. Looking for souls like I'm walking alone. Clocked in at midnight, boots on the ground. Preaching in shadows where the lost ain't found. Had death in my veins, cold soul in my chest. Till he breathed that life, now I live to confess. No pulpits, just pavement and pain. Scripture in my hoodie, got truth in my veins. Grave robbing Satan, pulling folks from the pit. Holy Ghost hustle, yeah, that's that shift.
This the graveyard shift where the real ones ride. Resurrecting the dead in the name of Christ. No sleep, no fear, we stay in the fight. God's gang in the dark, we bring in the light. It's the graveyard shift where the real ones ride. Resurrecting the dead in the name of Christ. No sleep, no fear, we stay in the fight. God's gang in the dark, we bring in the light.
I was raised in the dark, baptized in sin. Now I crash funerals just to call him again. Ain't no tomb too sealed, no case too cold. He rolled back my stone, now I'm bold with the scroll. Ain't no grave holding me back now. I spit to the dirt like get up, bow down. Demons flee when the name gets dropped. We ain't playing out here, this shift don't stop. Hands to the plow, eyes on the lost. Praying in the alleys, preaching to the frost. Midnight oil still burning my chest. So winner's anthem ain't no rest.
It's the graveyard shift where the real ones ride. Resurrecting the dead in the name of Christ. No sleep, no fear, we stay in the fight. God's gang in the light. It's the graveyard shift where the real ones ride. Resurrecting the dead in the name of Christ. No sleep, no fear, we stay in the fight. God's gang in the dark, we bring in the light.
Graves crack open when the word gets spit. Chains fall off on the graveyard shift. He came for the dead, not the ones who play. I was one of them, now I lead the way. I don't tuck tails, I kick down tombs. If hell wants smoke, I clear the room. From the meth house to the trap and back. Now I pull demons off the soul like plaques. You work 9 to 5, I work dusk till dawn. I fish in the fields where the whole field gone. Ain't scared of the dark, I was born in the void. Now I swing with the sword and the devil annoyed. Yeah, I said it, I'm a threat to the pit. They scared of saying I rich on a graveyard shift. Cause I ain't sleeping, I'm raising the slain. And I do it all in Jesus' name.
This the graveyard shift where the real ones ride. Resurrecting the dead in the name of Christ. No sleep, no fear, we stay in the fight. God's gang in the dark, we bring in the light. This the graveyard shift where the real ones ride. Resurrecting the dead in the name of Christ. No sleep, no fear, we stay in the fight. God's gang in the dark, we bring in the light.
I used to serve death, now I call the dead to life. No badge, no title, just fire in the word. Welcome to the shift.
I used to chase labels, now I'm wearing truth. Dripped in the blood, fit with the armor. Ayo, run it. Yeah. You run it. Used to stun in Fendi, Gucci on my chest, now it's breastplate righteous. Spirit in my breath, used to flex hard. Wrist froze like December, now I rock the word. Sharper than a fender bender, no more chains unless they break yours. No more ice, now I spit smoke and hope. It's that sword of the spirit through snakes and lies. That shield block shots when the devil try. I ain't flashing now, but I'm battle ready. Helmet on tight, got my gospel steady. Traded product for prayer, Versace for vision. Now I walk in the light like a man on a mission. Now I'm over designer. Holy drip, no style, it's minor. Word on me like a vest on a rider. I stay war ready, never wearing a liar. I'm over designer, true fit clean, I walk like Elijah. Ain't chasing brands, I'm pushing Messiah. My whole fit fire, dressed by the higher. Devil throw darts, but they bounce off chrome. Cause my faith got me sealed like a cornerstone. Ain't in the club, I'm in combat boots. Praying in alleys where they used to shoot. Back then it was Jordans and ice
ice grills. Now I'm armored up with them battlefield skills. You flash chains, I chain demons. You rock drip, I reign freedom. I don't need the Louis or the tags on shirts. I need holy oil, blood-stained dirt, spiritual war. I ain't here for the fame, but every stripe I wear got Christ in the name. I'm over designer, holy drip, no style is minor. Word on me like a vest on a rider. I stay war ready, never wearing a liar. I'm over designer, truth fit clean, I walk like Elijah. Ain't chasing brands, I'm pushing Messiah. My whole fit fire, dressed by the higher. Laced up in the light, ain't no Gucci, got this mic. I walk through shadows with peace in my soul. They can't rock what's stitched in my soul. I ain't knocking what you wear, just who you serve. You can rock gold and still lack the word. You can drive Benz and still be broke, cause joy don't come with a foreign coat. But I still clean in that kingdom code. Belt tight round truth, yeah the streets been told. He bled for the fit that I couldn't afford. Now I wear grace like a bulletproof Lord. I stay war ready, never wearing a liar. I'm over designer, true fit clean, I walk like Elijah. Ain't chasing brands, I'm pushing Messiah. My whole fit fire, dressed by the higher. Dripping in Dior, covered in the Lord. I'm a tailored in heaven, that's the real reward. Dripping in Dior, covered in the Lord. I'm a tailored in heaven, that's the real reward. Ashes on my Bible page. Lighter clicks, I feel the rage. Prayers rise up with nicotine. Forgiven still, but never clean. Skull full of battles, fist full of doubt. Still got scars that I don't shout about. But I ain't dead, and I ain't fake. Got a soul on fire that hell can't take. I cover prayers through black and white. Still got grace for gutter time. Torn and tattered, I still sing. My chains both songs to Christ the King. Dio! 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 Tattoo verses down my arm. A punk rock hymn, a prayer, a charm. Bruised knees from alley floors. Still knocking on salvation's door. The saints in suits don't get my scars. But God don't live in fancy cars. He walks where blood and fire mix. And burning hearts and broken fists. I cover prayers through black and blood. Still got grace for gutter tongue. Ripped and raw, raise my song. These chains broke songs still carry on. But it's sanctified, not sanitized. But it still wrestle demons in disguise. But it don't need my Sunday best. Just a broken heart inside my chest. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Match to the word, let it burn. Inhale truth with every turn. Faith don't always smell like rose. Sometimes it reeks, but still it grows. So I cover prayers through black and blood. Still got grace for gutter tongue. Not perfect, but I Christ died for punks like me. No stained glass, no padded pews, no radio plays or Sunday news, just blood and Bibles under the floor. Knock once, they'll crack the door. Hunted down Underground saints, in the shadows we stand, preaching the truth with a Bible in hand. No steeples, no praise, just alleyway hymns. We ain't afraid of the lions or lambs. Saints, we bleed and believe, still singing loud through gritted teeth. We ain't your brand, St. Paul's crowd. We're the faithful, fierce, and underground. Tattooed arms with prison chains. Worship rises through broken brains. Whispers shared where rats still crawl. Christ is king in the prison hall. Refugees with nothing left still give thanks with every breath. You burn our homes, we praise him still. You can kill the flesh, but not the will. Underground saints, dust in our lungs, hearts beat like war drums, tongues like guns. No fame, no seats, no Christian store, just faithful ones in a holy war. Saints, cast aside, you'll find us where the martyrs died. We won't kneel to crown or blade. Our king already took the grave. They silence sermons, we write in code. They torch the word, but seeds still grow. Our anthem's long, but it shakes the ground. Heaven hears what man shuts down. We're not the clean, we're not the tame. We're not here playing churchy games. We bleed, we break, we serve, we shout. And when he calls, we're headed out. Underground saints, burn the map. He finds his own beneath the trap. Chains, cells, dirt or war. We're the church they can't ignore. Underground saints, till the trumpet calls. We'll preach in shadows, caves and halls. No steeples, no fame, just the risen limb. We're underground saints, and we don't give a damn. The kingdom made a clubhouse. Sunday best, they turn their nose while I walk in with scars that show. They whisper, stare, adjust their ties, like Jesus only came for suit and ties. But I know truth and I know grace, and it ain't sitting in a polished place. It walks with drunks, it eats with thieves, and blood on one for freaks like me. No cover charge, no cover charge, no VIP. Just grace for freaks like me. Brew, not a club, not a clique, not a holy elite. Bloodstained mercy on broken streets. The kingdom made a clubhouse now. It's a war zone for the low. Oh, you lock the doors, we kick them wide. You hide the pain, we testify. You sell salvation for a fee. We scream the gospel raw and free. Mohawks, track marks, patched up vests. We ain't clean, but we are blessed. Don't need your rules, your safe facade. We're filthy kids who found our God. No cover charge, no cover charge, no VIP. Just grace for freaks like me. Not a brand, not a show, not a fame machine. It's rebel saints and punks redeemed. The kingdom made a clubhouse now. It's a refuge for the scarred. We ain't excluded, we were invited by nail-scarred heads. chains, give it home. The kingdom ain't a clubhouse brawl. It's where the real ones go. No rules, no rights, just grace. No kings, except the one they nailed in place. I crawled through glass to get this far. Street life sermons in a prison yard. Busted fists and busted trust. Still found peace in the filth and dust. Kicked out of homes, kicked out of schools. But grace don't play by Sunday rules. Tattooed fists, I held the blade till his word hit like a hand grenade. Broken bottles and fibers saved by blood. Not by church, scars don't lie. But his love grit, sipping truth through busted lips. Preacher stared like I was dirt, but I met Christ in the gutter first. Not in robes, he came in rags, hung with thieves and carried bags. Still smell like smoke, still fight the urge, but I ain't the same since I got purged. Grace don't care about punk rock scenes. He washed the blade, he cleaned me clean. Broken bottles and Bibles saved by blood, not by church or saved alive. But his love grit, sipping truth through busted lips. They said I'd die before 25, but he broke my chains and I'm alive. I still hear demons at the door, but I don't fight them alone no more. From bottle caps to altar calls, from alley fights to heaven's halls, from bloodstained boots to holy ground. This punk was lost, but now I'm found. But now I'm found. Broken bottles and Bibles in my blood, not my churches. Grace ain't clean, it's rough and real. I found hope beneath my heels. Broken bottles and Bibles. Broken bottles and Bibles. Broken bottles and Bibles. And I'm still standing, bleeding, healed. No crown, just nails. You wear a cross like a fashion chain. I bear mine like a mark of pain. You sip your wine in Sunday clothes. I broke bread in the street below. You want comfort, power, praise, but Christ walked through darker days. Now it's silk but thorns and spit. He flipped the tables, never quit. No crown, just nails. That's the way. Bleeding truth, not a church parade. You want conference, I want piskins. This kingdom blades, not makes demands. You count tight, I count the cost. He died for punks, the hurt, the lost. No stained glass in the alleyway, but holy fire still burns today. Smoking sin in my rear view. Scars remind me what he'll do. He saved the wretch with steel-toe boots, not for show, for deeper runs. No crown, just nails. That's the way. Bleeding truth, not a church parade. You want God, friend, I want passion. Trust is just now. That's the way. Bleeding truth, not a church parade. But you want gold frames, I want bastions. From this kingdom lives. None is surrender. No crown, just names. No crown, just names. No crown, just now. And I'll be with blood till the fountain. Go and break down. Didn't walk in clean, didn't come in quiet. Heart full of war, soul set to riot. No stained glass, no padded pews, just battle scars and busted boots. Ain't got a tie, ain't got a smile, got a Bible torn and a crooked style. Preacher shouts, I got my own, and alleys loud with broken bones. Get no robe, no choir, get a just boots and fire. The gospel's lit in alley flames. We ain't ashamed of holy names. Sunday in steel toes, stomping sin. Grace don't wear no polished grin. You touch the ink, I bear the pain. Each needle sting, each soul stained chain. But I broke free in blood-soaked light. Now I punch demons every night. Tithes and hymns don't clean my soul. It took a cross to make me whole. So I'll sing rough and scream redeemed with the mohawk faith and boots unclean. Get no robe, no choir, get a just boots and fire. No plastic saints or Sunday show. We hit the streets and let him go. Sunday in steel toes, fists held high. Praise with spit, not suits and ties. No program, no stage light flash, just a cracked old street and a holy clash. Church ain't soft, it's war and grace. So lace up hard and know your place. You no robe, no choir, you just boots and fire. This gospel marches through the noise with ex-cons, punks and gutter boys. Sunday in steel toes, bruised not fake. We praise and pitch for heaven's sake. He didn't call the clean, he called the calm, and we came running in combat boots.
Yeah. Say Irish. Redemption ride. But I still see blood in the rear view. See out in the rear view. Yeah.
I don't glamorize it, I just remember it. Cold nights, warm steel, sin was intimate. Used to roll with them wolves in the fog. Now I walk with the lamb in the armor of God. Bodies dropped, and so did my soul. Heart full of lead, but grace to control. I still smell the trauma in them alleyways, but now I speak life into them shallow graves. He pulled me up from that crimson sea, but I keep the stains close so
I never retreat, no rewind. But I don't forget, cause mercy means more when you still feel the debt. Blood in my rear view, pain in my past, grace in my windshield, future in my grass. I don't look back to lust, I look back to learn. I remember that fire, so I don't return. Blood in my rear view, I ain't going back. The lamb took the wheel, I ain't losing track. Used to rock for the dog, now I'm rolling the light. The scars on my hands and the word on sight. I see ghosts when I close my eyes, not the holy kind, just the ones that died. Homies gone or locked in time, while I'm out here preaching on the same front lines. Blood on the bricks, chalk where we stood. Now I speak on stages what I screamed in the hood. They don't know the war that I carry inside. Got peace with God, but I still hear cries. Ain't no flex, this survival rap. Every bar is a prayer with a loaded pass. I remember the screams, the sirens, the nights. So I preach with fire and I ride for Christ. Blood in my rear view, pain in my path, grace in my windshield, future my grass. I don't look back to lust, I look back to learn. I remember that fire, so I don't return. Blood in my rear view, I ain't going back. The lamb took the wheel, I ain't losing track. Used to ride for the dark, now I'm rolling the light. With scars on my hands and the word on sight. You see the shine, but you don't know the road. Every street got a price. Mine was paid, but I still hear the toll. I keep it 100, no edits, no filters. I was dead in the game, now I'm one of the builders. My past don't define me, but I won't erase it, cause that pain's what taught me how to face it. I ride for the lost, preach to the stray, cause I was one trigger pull from Judgment Day. So when they ask why I preach, like I'm bleeding, it's cause the blood still drips from the scenes I'm leaving. Blood in my rear view, pain in my path, grace in my windshield, future my grass. I don't look back to lust, I look back to learn. I remember that fire, so I don't return. Blood in my rear view, I ain't going back. The lamb took the wheel, I ain't losing track. Used to rock for the dark, now I'm rolling the light. With scars on my hands and the word on sight. Yeah, no cap, just a cross. Blood behind me, but he bought the cost. Yeah. Blood fear me.
Yeah. I done pledged my life to a block that bled me. Now I ride for a king who bled instead of me. Loyalty ain't just words, it's scars, it's blood, it's the cross. Let's go. Loyal to the throne, I don't fold, don't break. Ride solo if I gotta, I won't fake. Whole world turning back, I still stand. Got the word in my heart and the sword in my hand. Loyal to the throne, no crew, no clique. I serve one king and I never switch. They can hate, they can laugh, they can throw them stones. I stay 10 toes down, loyal to the throne. I done died for a set that ain't right for me. Did dirt for the name, but it lied to me. I seen fake loyalty, weak bonds in the game. Brothers fold for a bag, sell soul for a name. But Christ took the nails, he ain't stayed in place. Didn't flinch, didn't flee, he embraced that grace. So I bow to the one who ain't cut and run. He the lamb, he the lion, he the risen son. Used to swear by the block, now I swear by the blood. Used to bang for revenge, now I'm moving love. I ain't soft, I just changed who I fight for now. I die for the truth with my knee bowed down. Follow to the throne, I don't fold, don't break. Ride solo if I gotta, I won't fake. Whole world turning back, I still stand. Got the word in my heart and the sword in my hand. Loyal to the throne, no crew, no clique. I serve one king and I never switch. They can hate, they can laugh, they can throw them stones. I stay 10 toes down, loyal to the throne. Look, I done watched real ones flip for fame. Seen faith turn cold when the heat came. They was loud in the light, but they dipped in the trial. Said they ride to the end, but it lasted a mile. But me, I'm built for that fire and fight. Ain't no quit in my soul, cause I walk in the light. You can cancel me, clown me, cut me off, but I'm blood bought, sealed, I don't fear no loss. Ain't no back pedal here, I'm kingdom made. And if the world throw flames, I just pray and stay. I ain't loyal to comfort, I'm loyal to Christ. So I carry that cross, even if it costs my life. I don't need your likes, I don't need your praise. I got got scars to prove I stayed. Loyalty ain't just who you stand with when it's easy, it's who you don't leave when everyone else walks away. Loyal to the throne, I don't fold, don't break. Ride solo if I gotta, I won't fake. Whole world turning back, I still stand. Got the word in my heart and the sword in my hand. Loyal to the throne, no crew, no clique. I serve one king and I never switch. They can hate, they can laugh, they can throw them stones. I stay 10 toes down, loyal to the throne. You're loyal to the streets, I'm loyal to the king. Crowns fade, crew split, but that throne don't move, and neither do I. It's who you don't leave. Yeah, this ain't got stories. This pain got purpose. Saint Irish. Thorns and tattoos. Yeah. I was raised by the wolves, fed lies, learned fast. Got ink on my skin to remember my past. Every needle had a reason, every drop was a prayer. Even when I ain't believe, I knew God was there. Tatted pain on my chest, demons on my arm. But grace hit different when you living with harm. Used to bleed in the trap, now I bleed on the track. He wore thorns on his head, I wear truth on my back. Ain't ashamed of the ink, it's a testimony. Used to write pain, now the spirit rests on me. Still rough, still real, I ain't polished for church. But I walk with the word, like I'm ready for dirt. Born to the dirt.
Thorns and tattoos, stories in the skin, grace in the scars where the healing begins. Blood on my past, but the cross made it clean. I'm inked in the Lamb, I'm redeemed in the King. Thorns and tattoos, don't judge what you see. Every mark on his flesh brought me down to my knees. Was lost in the pain, now I preach through the bruise. Jesus wore thorns, I with truth in my tattoos.
Ain't no Bible cover up the things I've been through, so I wear them like a band of pain turned into proof. Got verses on my rib cage, wounds on my soul, but the blood made me whole. Now I walk in control. Used to mark time with a teardrop fade. Now I'm counting souls, not the years in the cage. I ain't clean cut Christian, I'm a battlefield priest with a past full of war and a heart full of peace. I remember the nights when I begged for a shot, not a drink, just a chance to not ride on the block. Now my hands up in worship, same ones that fought. He took a thug full of rage and he bought what I'm not yet.
Thorns and tattoos, stories in the skin, grace in the scars where the healing begins. Blood on my past, but the cross made it clean. I'm inked in the Lamb, I'm redeemed in the King. Thorns and tattoos, don't judge what you see. Every mark on his flesh brought me down to my knees. Was lost in the pain, now I preach through the bruise. Jesus wore thorns, I with truth in my tattoos. He wore the pain, so I wear the praise. This thing ain't shame, it saved me from grace. My story ain't clean, but it's covered in grace. I was branded by sin, now I'm still.
Told the pastor don't hide it, I'm raw by design. I ain't perfect, but my heart been aligned. I speak for the ones who've been bruised and ignored, covered in tattoos, but still loved by the Lord. I ain't trying to erase what I walked through in chains. I want kids in the struggle to know Christ heals pain. You can pull up in rags or a hoodie with heat, but when the spirit drops in, even killers find peace. So if you see me in the church with a skull on my sleeve, just know God's on my soul when the world couldn't see. I'm still me, still gritty, still repping the King, with thorns in my heart and these tattoos that sing.
Thorns and tattoos, stories in the skin, grace in the scars where the healing begins. Blood on my past, but the cross made it clean. I'm inked in the Lamb, I'm redeemed in the King. Thorns and tattoos, don't judge what you see. Every mark on his flesh brought me down to my knees. Was lost in the pain, now I preach through the bruise. Jesus wore thorns, I with truth in my tattoos.
Yeah, take it up, better word. Still chosen, Saint Irish. Blood on the pavement, cross on my back. Amen.
Salvation! Insanitary! I came to Christ with fists still clenched, ripped up chains and a heart like a trench. The tomb was cold, the grave was tight, but he broke through to give me life. No fancy stage, no fog machine, just sweating cries from the in-between. He don't demand your filtered face, he wants your wreckage, shame and grace. Salvation ain't sanity, it rips you from the light. Don't clean me up, just crucify it. Don't bleach my soul and bled to live. Real love don't care how clean you give. Love and shame, a scrubby ride, still be stained, but only blood removes the pain. With fake halos, step aside. The church is born where outcasts cry. Salvation ain't sanitary, it's blood and scars and fight. He took my mess and made it right. Don't bleach my soul and bled to live. Don't bleach my soul and bled to live. Real love don't care how clean you get. So bring your wounds and bring your right. This king gets built on broken trust. Outrageous! Cracked skin, cold veins, broke home street stains. Left for dead in a world gone insane. Preacher passed by, cop looked twice, but Christ met me where I bled in vice. No robe, no crown, just hands with scars. Not judgment, just love that jaws. He found me there, curled in sin, and kicked the devil out like mercy in. Grace for the gutter, blood for the broken. Truth ain't polished, just shouted and noted. You say too far, he says come home. Even needles bow before his throne. Tattooed arms, burned out dreams, still got breath, and there's still a king. He don't want fake smiles or clean white shoes. He came for the freaks and the punk rock crews. Church ain't wall, it's back alley cry, where prayers rise up with bloodshot eyes. He don't flinch at a sinner's mess. He ran to me in my worst distress. Grace for the gutter, blood for the broken. Truth ain't polished, just shattered and nuken. You say too far, he says come home. Even needles bow before his throne. I wore chains like a second skin, but he broke them off, let freedom in. I ain't clean, but I've been washed in streetlight grace at Calvary's cost. Don't need no pew, I hit my knees in the rain. Worship bleeds from the scars and the pain. God born, spirit led, raised from the dead with a spike in my head. Grace for the gutter, blood for the broken. Truth ain't polished, shattered and no good. You say too far, he says come home. Even needles bow before his throne. Grace for the gutter, blood for the broken. Truth ain't polished, just shouted and owned it. You say too far, he says come home. Even needles bow before his throne. Before his throne. You are his throne. I used to bleed just to feel alive. Throw fists first and never cry. Addiction whispered like a friend said, kill or crawl. This never ends, but I'm in truth on a prison floor. Blood and grace behind that door. Not a preacher, just a pierced king. Said you're still mine through everything. We must like steel-toed boots, lies dressed up in tailored suits. I ain't immune, I'm war inside, but I ain't bound to sin and pride. Scripture sharper, then switchblade steel, running on rage, but learning to kneel. Used to punch walls, now I punch down and scream. Demon shout! Still swinging, but now I pray. Fight the flesh of every day. On the run, wardrobe sound. Grace don't mean I'm back down. These hands was built for pain and pride. Now they lift the cross and never hide. Cross cup knuckles, born again. Saved from wrath, still fighting sin. Scars don't fade, they testify of every night. I should have died, but mercy bled when I deserved death. And now I punch with every breath. Not at people, at the chains. Not for vengeance, for the slain. The war ain't done till I'm in the grave. But Christ already walked out that cave. Fire, still swinging, but now I pray. Fight the flesh of every day. With tatted fists, broken past. But God's grip is built to last. Cross-cut knuckles, true tattooed. He saved the brawler like me, dude. So I fight this fight, no shame, no fear. Till the trumpet sounds, wouldn't kill me here.
He who overcomes, I'll call my own.
Salvation don't wear Sunday shoes. It limps it with bruised tattoos. Grace ain't soft, it tore me clean from all the filth I used to be. Glow. Whoa. Bleeding out on a concrete floor. Didn't find God through a church front door. He found me deep in a world gone black. Hands full of glass and a soul hijacked. Syringes, sirens, broken trust. I was rusting, rage and rotten dust. But grace don't whisper in soft perfume. It shouts in alleys like a sonic boom. Baptized in broken glass. Grace hit hard and it kicked my past. No clean slate, I wear the scars. Saved in ruins, not in cars. It cut, it burned, it brought me low. But that's where Christ said, let's go! Yo! Sanctified in backstreet pain. Felt that spirit through the acid rain. Don't quote me verses in Sunday lace. I met the Lord in a riot phase. Shattered bottles, broken bones. I called on Christ with a busted phone. Didn't get soft, I got reborn. Heart of fire, soul of thorn. Baptized in broken glass. Saved through blood and shattered past. Didn't walk at all, I crawled through fire. Dragged by love through razor wire. It cut, it broke, but now I see His mercy wrecked the hell in me. Salvation don't wear Sunday shoes. It lives in with bruised tattoos. Grace ain't soft, it tore me clean from all the filth I used to be. Baptized in broken glass. Christ showed up in the gutter trash. No stain wrong, just a crown of pain. Like I set this punk heart free from chains. It hurts, it heals, it sanctifies. That cross still saves the vilest life.
Yeah. This ink ain't just skin deep. Every verse tatted on me got me through war. You read pages, I wear mine, let's go. Let's go. Here, here. Cross on my neck, blood on my past. Ink on my arms, pain that still lasts. Philippians 4, tatted by the wrist. Through Christ I do all, I clenched every fist. Isaiah on my chest, no weapon form. I done faced storms where devils got swarm. They think it's art, nah, this survival. I bled on the block, yeah, covered in that Bible. Romans on my ribs remind me to die daily. Flesh wanna fight, but the spirit don't play me. Every drop of ink, every letter is a prayer. The skin preach louder than the pastors in the air. 10 scriptures, I wear my scars. Verses in ink, they cover the bars. Ain't just a tat, it's a battle cry. Word on my flesh till the day I die. Pain to praise, marked by the truth through the darkest days. You read the book, I lived them lines. Blood and the word, both intertwined. Though I walk through the valley, Psalm 23, tatted by my collarbone, right over grief. I was dead in sin, now I walk in the light. Every ink verse a reminder of the fight. They mock my tats, said Christ wouldn't approve, but Christ met lepers and broke all the rules. He saw the heart, not the skin on the man, and he wrote on the dust with his nail-scarred hand. Have you on my back? Take up your cross. I ain't here to impress, I'm here for the lost. I speak in ink, they hear me in spirit. Tattoo testimony, every word, I live it. Tatted scriptures, I wear my scars. Verses in ink, they cover the bars. Ain't just a tat, it's a battle cry. Word on my flesh till the day I die. Tatted scriptures from pain to praise. Marked by the truth through the darkest days. You read the book, I lived them lines. Blood in the word, both intertwined. This ain't decoration, this is decoration. Every needle felt like my past was crying out. Until that ink hit flesh with redemption shout. I got the word stitched in, truth and blood. Call it what you want, I call it love. Tatted deep, soul let's roar. Every mark reminds me who I war for. He bled, I bled, now I'm born again. With scriptures in ink, and the line within. Scars that breach the flame. Yeah.
Yeah. I ain't forget where I came from. I just ain't stuck there no more. Scars still show, but my soul, that's been cleaned in blood. I still got scars on my arms and my soul. Used to numb pain with the flame in the bowl. Ran with the wolves, heart froze in the trap. Now I walk with the lamb, cross holding me back. Bullet holes in the stories I don't even tell. Came close to the grave, one toe in hell. Mama prayed hard, I was hard of hearing. Now I spit psalms and the devil start fearing. They think I'm soft, cause I speak that grace. But I still got a look that'll shift your face. Ain't forget the nights with the blade by my bed. But now I keep scriptures just etched in my head. I still got scars, but I walk with the king. Pain in my past, now I rap what he brings. Wounds didn't fade, they just shine with light. God didn't erase them, he gave them new life. I still got scars, but I walk with the king. Pain in my past, now I rap what he brings. Wounds didn't fade, they just shine with light. God didn't erase them, he gave them new life. Used to bleed just to feel, now I bleed through the pen. Tattoo my past, let the spirit begin. Ain't forget where I broke, where I begged in the dark. Now my knees hit the floor with a fire in my heart. Every cut had a name, every bruise had a voice. Thought I was cursed, now I know I got choice. Pain don't vanish, it just bows to the throne. Where the blood of the Christ made my story his own. I wear long sleeves when the winter gets rough, but I roll them up quick when it's time to get tough. Let them see what he healed, what he brought me through. So when they see my scars, they believe he's true. I still got scars, but I walk with the king. Pain in my past, now I rap what he brings. Wounds didn't fade, they just shine with light. God didn't erase them, he gave them new life. I still got scars, but I walk with the king. Pain in my past, now I rap what he brings. Wounds didn't fade, they just shine with light. God didn't erase them, he gave them new life. I ain't ashamed of what I've been through. You see the marks, each one got a testimony. A time I should have died, but grace said no. A time I was lost, the shepherd found me. So yeah, I still got scars, but now they point to glory. Yeah, yeah. I ain't polished, I'm battle worn. Rough edges, but spirit born. Felt death breath and exhale one night. Now I spit truth with the fire of Christ. Tears on the Bible, dirt on my boots. Faith ain't clean, but it's deep-rooted roots. You want perfect, I ain't that one. But I'm proof what God do with a broken son. I still got scars, but I walk with the king. Pain in my past, now I rap what he brings. Wounds didn't fade, they just shine with light. God didn't erase them, he gave them new life. I still got scars,
but I don't bleed no more.
still got scars.
But I ain't who I was
Yeah, we don't wrestle with flesh, but we still fight. This ain't no weak faith. It's that word in the chamber, sword of the spirit type war. Let's go.
All safety off, ain't no playing this fight. Got the word in my hand and my soul in the light. I ain't ducking no smoke, devil lurking, I'm strapped. Ephesians 6 on my chest, got my sword in my map. Armor on, safety off, I ain't backing no step. Temptation come close, I lay that thing to rest. Ain't no peace with the dark, I wage war with the truth. So I move in the spirit like a kingdom true.
I don't roll with no flesh, I war in the unseen. Demons lurk in the silence, I stay clean in the king. Got my belt buckled tight with the truth on lock. Feet laced with the gospel, I walk what I talk. My shield ain't plastic, it's faith forged in flame. And my helmet salvation, blood bought not name. I keep my Bible loaded like a clip full of rounds. When lies try to hit, I just lay that work down. This ain't religion, homie, this real life war. You got lust
at the door, that's what the sword's for. You feeling that heat, don't fold, just swing, cause every battle's already won by the king.
Armor on, safety off, ain't no play in this fight. Got the word in my hand and my soul in the light. I ain't ducking no smoke, devil lurking, I'm strapped. Ephesians 6 on my chest, got my sword in my mouth. Armor on, safety off, I ain't backing no step. Temptation come close, I lay that thing to rest. Ain't no peace with the dark, I wage war with the truth. So I move in the spirit like a kingdom truth. I used to move weight, now I move word. Used to slang death, now I speak life heard. Still got a scarred up soul and a past that haunts. But the blood that washed me came paid in fronts. I don't fight with my fists, I don't kill with a Glock. I slay sin in the spirit with the rock that don't drop. Yeah, I'm armored up daily, every piece in place. Cause the devil don't nap and his war don't wait. Every whisper in the dark, every bait, every lie get exposed by the light, get rebuked and die. We ain't soft, we saints with scars, soldiers of God, armor tight, spirit sharp, step into the fire, and we don't retreat, cause the lamb already roared like a lion in here. Armor on, safety off, ain't no play in this fight. Got the word in my hand and my soul in the light. I ain't ducking no smoke, devil lurking, I'm strapped. Ephesians 6 on my chest, got my sword in my mouth. Armor on, safety off, I ain't backing no step. Temptation come close, I lay that thing to the rest. Ain't no peace with the dark, I wage war with the truth. So I move in the spirit like a kingdom truth. Load that word. Click, 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 click. Safety off. No fear. We don't retreat. We stand. Ephesians 6. Ready for war.
Yeah. You either with him or you ain't. Ain't no halfway walking. Ain't no fence to ride. Pick a side. Yeah.
Ain't no half Christian, nah. We go all in, cross on my back like the king who took sin, ride or die, that's the kingdom talk. Ain't no lukewarm here, better count that cost. Ain't no half Christians, nah. Don't fake this war. You either blasted for Christ or you open that door. Ain't no middle ground, ain't no chill in hell. Better burn for the king or you burn yourself.
Look, I seen too many play both sides. Sunday saints, but they demons at night. Talking about Jesus when they need that prayer, but run into a world when the pressure to there. This that line in the sand, this that boot to the floor, this that choose right now with a soul at war. You think Christ died just to get your life? He bled for your life, now you playing both sides. I didn't walk through the fire, the war with flesh ain't perfect, but I fight every time I'm pressed. If I fall, I repent, I ain't staying down, but I ain't about to dance with the devil in town.
Ain't no half Christian, nah. We go all in, cross on my back like the king who took sin, ride or die, that's the kingdom talk. Ain't no lukewarm here, better count that cost. Ain't no half Christian, nah. Don't fake this war. You either blasted for Christ or you open that door. Ain't no middle ground, ain't no chill in hell. Better burn for the king or you burn yourself.
You still want applause from the crowd out there, but Christ said, pick up that cross if you can. This ain't a hobby, this that bloodline value. We the kingdom bound, don't get cast out now. I see wolves in pulpits, snakes in pews. Folks talk truth, but they walk confused. I ain't judging, I'm warning, this love got teeth. If your walk ain't real, man, it's death beneath. You think demons scared of a meme you post? Better live that word if you claim that hope. This that boot camp faith, this that soldier grind. Ain't no neutral zone in the war this life. Christ ain't die halfway. He ain't bleed just to share the stage. You either follow him or you fake the flame. Choose.
Ain't no half Christian, nah. We go all in, cross on my back like the king who took sin, ride or die, that's the kingdom talk. Ain't no lukewarm here, better count that cost. Ain't no half Christian, nah. Don't fake this war. You either blasted for Christ or you open that door. Ain't no middle ground, ain't no chill in hell. Better burn for the king or you burn yourself.
Spit out the lukewarm.
So I chose heat. I ride for the throne, even if I ride alone. Ain't no half Christian. Ain't no half Christian. Ain't no half Christian. Ain't no half Christian. Ain't no half Christian.
Wake up swinging, sit, don't sleep. Flesh crawls back like a sewer creep. Thought I buried it 6 feet deep, but temptation's loud and it's digging deep. Old scars twitch, the hunger bites. Bloodshot prayers and sleepless nights. You talk peace, I live the fight. Every breath is a war for right. Dig it up. Dig it up. Dig it up. Dig it up. Demons don't sleep, and neither do I. Armor untight, sword to the sky. This is war, every thought, every breath. I fight till freedom or I bleed to death. Holy war inside, I won't pretend. Christ at my side, I fight to the end. I ain't clean, but I've been made new. Blood washed, but still breaking through. Dig it out. Dig it out. Dig it out. Addiction talks like an old best friend. Whisper sweet lies that never end. Just one more time, just one small taste. It's a snake itself with a pretty face. But I ain't playing the same old game. I've got fire now, I've got a name. Nailed to wood, he took my shame. So I grind my teeth and light that flame. Demons don't sleep, and neither do I. I walk through hell with my banner high. Spirit screams and flesh resists, but grace swings back with iron fist. Holy war inside, rage and peace. Victory's tasted in the fight, not ease. So give me that cross, not a comfy lie. We're battling sin till the day we die. King of us, kings that die. King of us. Don't hand me false peace or pills to cope. Don't dull my war, I need that hope. I ain't numb, I'm battle worn, but in the fire, faith is born. Every scar's a war wound sign. Christ in front, I fall in line. I'm not losing, I'm still swinging. Saints don't stop, they fight while singing. Sing it out. Together. 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 Demons don't sleep, and neither do I. Armor untight, sword in the sky. Tempted daily, broken true. But I rise 'cause he pulled me through. Holy war inside, let the sirens blare. Christ made warriors out of desperate prayers. You think I'm done? You've been misled. I fight the flesh with a crown on my head. This is war. Flesh the win. This is war. Cross that sin. This is war. Scars and pride. Holy war still alive inside.
I still walk with the limp from the life I live. But don't get it twisted, I belong to him. Still street, still say, holy but hood. Holy Bud Hood, yeah, I talk like that. Bible in my hand, but I still wear black. I pray hard, and I fight clean. Redeem soul with a past that screams. Holy Bud Hood, I ain't faking a thing.
I got stripes from the block, now I rep the king. You can judge the slang, but he changed my name. Ain't soft, just saved, I still spit flame.
Yeah,
Flame.
I came from the trap, pain in my veins. Hustled in the night, baptized in the rain. Tatted with the truth, scars still fresh, but the word cut deeper, now I walk in step. Don't talk polished, I ain't church elite, but I lay hands and still wash feet. Ain't no robe on me, I wear denim and steel, but I cast out demons and I keep it real. You ain't gotta sound safe to be kingdom built. He saved murderers and thieves, wash shame with guilt. I'm proof that the blood don't need a degree, just a hard-turned cold that cried out, set me free. Yeah, Holy Bud Hood, yeah, I talk like that. Bible in my hand, but I still wear black. I pray hard, and I fight clean. Redeem soul with a past that scream. Holy Bud Hood, I ain't faking a thing. I got stripes from the block, now I rep the king. You can judge the slang, but he changed my name. Ain't soft, just save, I still spit flame. Yeah, I roll with some brothers that still got ink. Some got felonies, some preach on the brink. We ain't clean by man, but we clean by the lamb. Still walk through the valley with a sword in hand. Don't mistake my tone for a lack of peace. I just talk like this, cause the war don't cease. Temptation knock, but I don't fold. I throw scripture back like a round in the cold. My knees hit dirt, not for show or likes, because hell still hunts in the dead of night. I'm holy, yeah, but I keep that edge. Sanctified soul with a street bread pledge. Don't let the slang fool you. I know Jesus. I know warfare. And I still got love for the ones in the gutter. He came for us too. Yeah! Yeah! Holy Bud Hood, yeah, I talk like that. Bible in my hand, but I still wear black. I pray hard, and I fight clean. Redeem soul with a past that screams. Holy Bud Hood, I ain't faking a thing. I got stripes from the block, now I rep the king. You can judge the slang, but he changed my name. Ain't soft, just saved, I still spit flame. Yeah, still street, still sacred. Blood bought, but I never forgot the payment. Holy Bud Hood. Give it cash. You tired? You wanna quit? He got whipped, ripped nailed to wood, and still didn't fold. God don't tap out. What's your excuse? Me gotta tell you, God don't tap out. Blood running down his face, took the nails, took the crown, still stood in our place. You crying about pressure, you folded from the heat. Christ took death head on, homie, stay on your feet. God don't tap out. Never back from the cross with the full 12 rounds, came back like a boss. So when the fight gets real, when your soul gets loud, remember who bled for you and never tapped out. I was raised in the pit where the devils dance, where the weak get crushed and you don't get a chance. Had the hammer on my lap, hard coated in steel, but the blood hit my life and it started to heal. Now I walk with a limp from the war scars deep, but I fight in the light, yeah, the lion don't sleep. Christ got hit with the fist, got spit in his face, still said forgive him and held his place. You think you don't know about pain and loss, try and whip while they laughed and nailed to a cross. He ain't tapped, he ain't cried, he ain't begged for a break. Boy, you're shamed with love that your soul can't fake. God don't tap out. Blood running down his face, took the nails, took the crown, still stood in our place. You crying about pressure, you folded from the heat. Christ took death head on, homie, stay on your feet. God don't tap out. Never back from the cross with the full 12 rounds, came back like a boss. So when the fight gets real, when your soul gets loud, remember who bled for you and never tapped out. I done seen homies fold over less than this, over stress, over loss, over dirty kicks. But the king I serve walked through hellfire flames, and he did it by name, yeah, my name. So I don't get to quit when the weight feels heavy. I pick that cross up like my hands been steady. Yeah, I fall, yeah, I slip, but I don't stay down. I remember the thorns and that thorn made crown. See the world tapped out, gave
brave within. So I walk in the storm like my boots got roots, with a fire in my bones and the word is my truth. Don't run, don't fold. He hung, he rose. You hurting good, that means you ain't cold. But pain ain't proof you broke, it's proof he holding you close. God don't tap out. Blood running down his face, took the nails, took the crown, still stood in our place. You cry about pressure, you folded from the heat. Christ took death head on, homie, stay on your feet. God don't tap out. Never back from the cross, went the full 12 rounds, came back like a boss. So when the fight gets real, when your soul gets loud, remember who bled for you and never tapped out. Yo! No quitting the king, so there's no quitting me. From the gutter to glory, I rise cause he stayed down. No. God don't tap out. Yeah. Preaching cash while the poor still starve. Private jets parked behind your facade. Blessed for sale with a swipe and a smile. Pimping the gospel like a payday trial. You got smoke machines and Gucci robes while the streets fill up with broken souls. You speak of love, but you sell fear. You ain't a shepherd, you're a racketeer. Fake life, fake hope, fake grace sold out. Preaching lies while the real ones shout. Wolves in suits tear sheep apart. You wear a cross but don't know his heart. We ain't fooled by the show or stage. Christ flipped tables, you built a cage. Fake light burns, truth ignites. We came to fight, not dim our lights. Plant a seed, get 1,000 back. While moms can't even heat their shack. You twist the word in ATM lines with teeth like serpents and dollar sign eyes. You drive gold cars through a starving town, saying God wants you up, so slow that down. But Christ rode donkeys, bled for thieves, not for fake thrones and diamond slaves. Fake life, fake truth, all for gain. Slick toes bathing in the flocker's pain. You ain't prophetic, you're just proud. Using Jesus like a brand allowed. We ain't clapping for your kingdom frauds. We bang drums for the real Lamb of God. Fake life fades, truth will rise with the gospel flame that never dies. He said, woe to the ones who misled the sheep. But you're out here stacking souls for keeps. Ain't afraid to name names. Break chains, righteous rage and gospel faith. Not every preacher's a villain in ties, but you smell like hell when you monetize lies. Judgment's real and grace is free, so stop selling hope like it's on TV. Fake light, fake fire, fake holy gold. Your brand of God's already been sold, but we bring truth with blood and grit. Raw gospel that don't quit. No chance, no flesh, no bless the rich. We stand with You want crowns? Then carry that cross. You want heaven? Then die to yourself. This ain't no faith for the fragile. This kingdom got scars, not excuses. Let's go. Heaven ain't for cowards, this war don't sleep. You want in, better count that cost deep. Ain't no comfy cross, ain't no sugar and truth. Better die to your flesh or get chewed in the booth. Heaven ain't for cowards, real saints bleed. We don't run from the fire, we plant gospel seeds. This ain't cute church vibes, it's a kingdom fight. And I ride for the Christ till I see that light. They want grace with no grind, mercy with no weight. A cross on their neck, but no walk straight. You post scripture, but live soft for the world. Coding verses, but your faith been curled. Nah, I seen demons laugh at fake praise. Seen men fall quick when the fire got raised. This ain't a brand, this ain't a game or a phase. This that die daily grind till you walk out the grave. Jesus ain't asked for your weekend nod. He said, follow me, not just quote God. So I walk through the heat with my sword unsheathed. Armor on back, straight boots dug in deep, dog. Heaven ain't for cowards, this war don't sleep. You want in, better count that cost deep. Ain't no comfy cross, ain't no sugar and truth. Better die to your flesh or get chewed in the booth. Heaven ain't for cowards, real saints bleed. We don't run from the fire, we plant gospel seeds. This ain't cute church vibes, it's a kingdom fight. And I ride for the Christ till I see that light. You say you love him? Then where's the scars? Where's the wounds from the war? Where's the prison bars? Where's the nights on your knees with a Bible soak? Or you just dress holy, but your soul stay broke? Look, he